Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday to all my viewers on this awesome channel. Today, the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints will be traveling to Mexico's capital of Mexico City. The oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325 AD by the Aztecs, when it was known as Teotechlan, a small community. It was a small lake community in Mexico City. It was built by the Aztecs, so that's pretty interesting to me, which I never knew it was the oldest capital city. So it's at least 695 years old in Mexico City. And also, just to keep in mind, Mexico City was the host of the 1968 Summer Olympic Games in Mexico City. This was the only time they did it in the country of Mexico. So without a further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys at kickoff time. Here we are in Mexico City, where the Bears and the Saints will be battling each other off for the second time. The Chicago Bears, note that in the video that they're wearing orange in their second consecutive trip to Mexico City with the New Orleans Saints.
Today, from Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on E26. Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints versus Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here at Mexico City, Mexico. While the Chicago Bears are kicking this off, the New Orleans Saints will return. And Estadio Azteca was once host of the 1968 Summer Olympic Games, like I said earlier. And Estadio Azteca actually hosted the soccer matches in Mexico City. It's really well known for soccer there. And American football isn't as popular as it is in the United States as in Mexico, but it's increasing international players from countries like England, Canada. Those are the two most common because they do a lot of NFL International Series games, just to keep that in mind. And now Alvin Kamara gains only about 2 yards there, so this is going to be 3rd and 4 now for the New Orleans Saints here in Mexico City. Note that there are a little bit of differences from the last Bears Saints video when we were in Estadio Azteca, and the first drive of the game leads off with a Kendall Fuller INT there. So this is going to be 1st down and 10. First turnover of the game for the New Orleans Saints, by the way. And we see Mitchell Trubisky stepping onto the field for the first time for the Chicago Bears. So now he's ready to pass. He's going to throw it to Allen Robinson, and he's going to get stopped at the 11. So they're in the red zone. 1st and 10 here for 1st and 10 now for Chicago. And the Chicago Bears get their first touchdown of the game. Allen Robinson scores his first receiving touchdown of the game, and it's his first reception. So now the Chicago Bears lead it 7-0 here in Mexico City. Akeem Hicks gets his first sack of the game. Now it's 2nd down and 22 now for the New Orleans Saints. And they're even at the 3-yard line. So now Brees is going to run it, but there was a flag, fumble recovery, and now it is going to be a holding call on the New Orleans Saints. And we're going to decline here, and this will automatic 1st down. We have another opportunity, however, to get another touchdown in this game, and this is New Orleans' 2nd turnover of the game. And Tariq Cohen, does he get it into the end zone? They're going to say no. Everything turns out positive. Each time when we play the Chicago Bears in this video, in this series rather, something ends up good. When the other team gets a turnover, we tend to have the ball the next. So we end up usually having the touchdown on the next possession, and Tariq Cohen runs it in, touchdown Bears, and they now lead this 14-0 here in Mexico City. All right, now it's goal line, first and goal. We're at the 1 here, and we're going to use a slants play, and we're hopefully going to get a touchdown here. I'm going to throw it to Trevor Davis, and he gets a touchdown. And now the Chicago Bears extend the lead 21-0 here in Mexico City, and we will see you guys in the second quarter. It's the end of the first quarter here in Mexico City as the Chicago Bears take the lead over the New Orleans Saints 21-0 here. Third down at 35 now from the 4 here in Mexico City. Chicago's trying to aim at least a 2-point safety or even a fumble recovery for a touchdown. And he's going to get stopped at the 5. So this is going to be 4th and 33 now for New Orleans. So they're going to have to punt. And Tariq Cohen, a running back who scored the second touchdown of the game for the Chicago Bears here, will be ready to return here in Mexico City. And he gets stopped at the 43. So this is going to be 1st and 10, I'd say. So it's at the 43 here. So we're going to use the PA read. Pass. And I'm thinking I'm going to pass it to Roquan Smith. And he gets the first down here in Mexico City. So now this is 1st and 10. I'm thinking that will be possibly by intended receiver for the possession of the football. So now I'm going to pass it off to Smith, and Roquan Smith gets a first down, 5 for 5, 104 yards. So this is really interesting to see how really whenever we have a linebacker and Roquan Smith gets a touchdown, whenever we have a linebacker playing on offense, it gives them a little opportunity to score the football and have the possession. So now it's 28-0 here in Mexico City, and we will see you guys when we are on defense. Okay, now it's inside the 5. We're inside the 5, yes, but this is 2nd down and 10 from the 1-yard line here in Mexico City. He's going to hand the ball off, and New Orleans' goal is to get a first down, to not at least be where they are, because they want to score their first touchdown too. Just keep that in mind. And he throws the ball. This is going to be incomplete. 4th down and 4 now. And we're going to be ready to return the punt here. And we got Tariq Cohen, who returned on the last one, as you guys saw. I think it was earlier in this quarter, or maybe it was the other quarters. I'm not 100% sure, but this comes a 2-minute warning. There's only 1:54 left on the clock, so this is now going to be 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line here in Mexico City. And now my receiver, I'm going to pass it off to some Trevor Davis here. And Davis gets stopped at the 22, 7 for 7, 125 yards. And now I'm thinking another receiver. This is another 1st down. Hopefully we can get it into the end zone, and we do. And that will be a touchdown for the Chicago Bears. 2nd touchdown of the day from Trevor Davis receiving wise. There's been no special teams touchdowns in this game yet, as of yet, but there could be in the second half. So we will see you guys when we are on defense. So now this is 2nd down at 10 from the 28 here in Mexico City, the host of the 1968 Summer Olympics and the oldest capital city in the Americas. Founded in 1325 AD, he throws the ball incomplete, 1 for 5 with only 3 yards for Drew Brees. And one of those pass attempts was from Kyle Fuller, got an INT. So as you know, the Bears have 2 takeaways, I think, so far in this game. It's now 4th and 7 now from the 31. We got Tariq Cohen as our return man for the Chicago Bears football team. And now he's ready to run this out. And he's going to get stopped at the 42 there. And this will be 1st and 10. There's only 27 seconds to go in this whole entire game before this first half is even over. And the good part about it is we're leading this game 35-0, and that's where we want to be. And when we usually lead in the games, we end up usually winning, just like in the last episode when we did the Browns and the Giants in London. So, first half is over, 35-0 here in Mexico City, and we'll see you guys at the second half. All right, now we're ready to return to second half. We got Cordell Patterson and the Chicago Bears ready to return. Patterson is a former Minnesota Viking, by the way, and he's going to get stopped at the 28. So this is going to be 1st and 10 now for Chicago here in Mexico City. So now 1st and 10. I'm going to throw the ball to Allen Robinson the second. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to get out. He's going to get down around the 12-yard line there. 207 yards and 4 touchdowns on the day. That is impressive, my friend. So I think we're going to just do an HB drive, and we're at the 12-yard line right now. So I'm going to hand the ball off to Tariq Cohen. He only gains about 3 there. 5 rushes, 27 yards, and a touchdown. So we're at the 9-yard line. If we make this first down, it will be now considered 1st and goal. 3rd and 5 now for Chicago. And now I'm going to hand the ball off. And does he get the first down? And he gets a touchdown this time. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And the Bears are doing really good in those orange jerseys. Right now, I think that's bringing them the good luck, because one of the last few times we were in Mexico City in this Madden 21 series, the Cincinnati Bengals also wore orange and won over the Los Angeles Chargers. So we will see you guys when we are on defense. And the Chicago Bears get a 2-point safety, and now they take the lead 44-0 here in Mexico City at Estadio Azteca, which Estadio means stadium in Spanish. And now he gets pinned in the end zone there. And now we're going to have to return the kickoff. We get to return a kickoff here in the second half. So, it's not necessarily the second half. Well, it is the second half, but it's not necessarily like kickoff to begin, because we just scored a 2-point safety. And now this is going to be 1st and 10. Now we're going to use the I form here. We're at the 31-yard line here in Mexico City. And wow, Tariq Cohen, he's going to do a juke move, get stopped at the 45 there. 8 rushes, 50 yards. He needs 50 more yards to get at least 100 in all. And that's what mainly the objective here is. And we get stopped at the 45. And now this is 2nd and 11 now for the Chicago Bears. So now I'm going to use 2nd down and 11. I'm going to think about throwing this to Allen Robinson, the Penn State University product. And he's going to get stopped there at the 18. So we are in the red zone. 10 for 10 for Mitch Trubisky. We're going to sub him out for Nick Foles here in just a bit. Here we are in the end of the third quarter, 21-14-9. That's 44 in all for the Chicago Bears. The Saints, however, has not even scored a single point in this game. And it's already the second half. They only got 4 minutes to at least score 1 touchdown. And if they don't score touchdowns. But this is going to be 1st down and 10 now. I'm going to pass it off to Nick Foles. Gets his first pass completion of the game here in Mexico, as it's now 2nd and 4 now from the 12-yard line here in Estadio Azteca. So now I'm going to pass the ball off to Danny Trevathan. 2 for 2 there, 12 yards on the day. Now it's 1st and goal for the Chicago Bears. So I'm going to think about doing a passing play here. It's 1st and goal. Got Nick Foles, the Super Bowl 52 MVP, that I'm glad they defeated Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. And Alex Anzalone gets his first sack of the game. Now it's 2nd and goal for the Chicago Bears here in Mexico City. So they are still leading this game by a whole lot of points, which they expectedly needed. So now this is going to be 3rd and goal. Now we're at the 12-yard line here. And now I'm thinking I'm going to run it in with Nick Foles. And he gets sacked by Sheldon Rankins. And we'll see you guys when we are on defense. All right, now the Chicago Bears get another 2-point safety there this time. So the defense pins Drew Brees in the end zone for a 2nd time. And there's only 52 seconds left to go before this whole game ends. So they're going to have to do a free kick at the 20. We get a free kick at the 20. They punt. And Trevor Davis, however, will be ready to return for the Chicago Bears. So now this is going to be 1st down and 10 for Chicago. I mean, we're going to use single back formation. And I'm thinking about passing on this play. So I'm going to throw it to Roquan Smith. He is 3 for 4 on the day. 1st down and 10 now for Chicago. And this is the biggest. So they shut out the New Orleans Saints in this episode, just like in the last episode, but I think we scored at least 54 points. And we're going to take a timeout. We're going to do one last final play before the quarter ends. So I'm thinking I'm going to throw it to Smith. Incomplete. We only got a second to go here in Mexico City. So might as well do this one final play. And I'm going to throw it to Allen Robinson. And the game is over here in Mexico City. The Chicago Bears take the win again in the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, here in Estadio Azteca, also host of the 1968 Summer Olympics. And this was a pretty fun game to watch, guys. I mean, honestly, the touchdowns, the 2-point safeties we scored made it interesting. So 21, 14, 9, and 2. That's 46. So all I want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near future. Stay tuned for new videos coming soon. I know we're ending Season 4 on Madden 21. We're going on to Season 5 here in just a few episodes. So we'll show you the statistics and we will show you the next episode. All right, now we won the game 46-0 here in Mexico City. Chicago had a total offense of 351. New Orleans had negative 63, 11 rushing yards. Chicago had 49. Passing yards 302 for Chicago, 12 first downs. Punt return yards 68. New Orleans had 102 kickoff returns. We had 485. They had 39 total. 2 turnovers there. And there were no 2-point conversions whatsoever. 3rd down conversions, we were 2 for 3 there that time. No penalties whatsoever in this game, surprisingly. And now Mitchell Trubisky had a perfect passer rating, the North Carolina product. He did a really good job. He did not, he made it not even one incomplete pass in this whole game. So 158.3 passer rating, which is the highest 10 out of 10, 245 yards, 100% for touchdowns. Nick Foles, however. All right, there we go. It's easier to read now. So 99.1, 5 out of 7 there, 71 yards, and no touchdowns nor INT, surprisingly. Drew Brees had 1 pass completion, 5 yards, only 5 attempts, 3 yards, and 1 INT. Rushing wise, Tariq Cohen had 9 carries, 49 yards and 2 touchdowns. There are 7 broken tackles. Alvin Kamara, 4 carries, 12 yards, and no touchdowns on the day. Receiving wise, Roquan Smith, 6 receptions, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Allen Robinson, second, had 5 receptions, 161 yards, and 1 touchdown. Trevor Davis had 3 receptions, 43 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Danny Trevathan, 1 reception and 6 yards. Jared Cook had 1 reception and 3 yards. Alex Anzalone had 0 receptions, but his passes were dropped and incomplete. So now we're going to see the sacks here. Robert Quinn with 2 on the day, along with Akeem Hicks and Eddie Goldman, all had 2 sacks in this game. Bilal Nichols had 1.5 sacks. Roquan Smith, Sheldon Rankins, Khalil Mack, Jalen Johnson, and Alex Anzalone all had sacks in this game. Kyle Fuller had 1 INT on the day. Were there any fumble recoveries? Yes, it was Trevathan. Safeties, Mack and Bilal Nichols also had 1 safety in this game, and there were no defensive touchdowns whatsoever. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll show you the next episode here in just a moment. And this will be the next matchup, the Battle of Florida, as the Jacksonville Jaguars will be traveling to Miami on South Beach in the 305 to take on the Dolphins. That wraps it up, everybody, and I hope to see you guys soon. Peace out. Have a great Saturday evening, everybody.